I think the girls were. Good evening, Tiger fans, and welcome to Gene Zorn Gymnasium. We'll wait for Chris Collins to finish her announcement.
Search Nfhs schools and define tonight's game. We ask that you spread the word. Tell your friends and family who can't be here in person. Thank you.
All right, back to action. Good evening, Tiger fans, and welcome to Gene Zorn Gymnasium. I'm joined tonight by freshman Cameron Huff. How you doing, Cam?
Doing good. How are you, Mr. Kernan?
I'm awesome now that I got you by my side, brother. So, Cam, we got a league opponent coming into town today on this very, very cold night.
Yeah.
Not as cold as this morning, though. I know you were still in bed, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get up this morning. I know that's right. But, yeah, we got Crestview coming into town tonight. And what they bring to the table, Cam, is a 6-8 overall record, and they are boasting a 3-5 league record. They did have a nice signature win at LeBray, Cam. They beat LeBray at LeBray, and LeBray's got a nice team.
Yeah.
So what we got right now for the Tigers is they're a little down this year, and the only thing about tonight's game that I really like, is the fact that we're home. And the coach from Crestview, I talked with him a little bit. His name's Aaron Blatch. He's been here 5 years. He said, you know, we've never won here. Never won here on this gym. So I'm hoping Coach Baker and the Lady Tigers keep it that way, and the Tigers get a victory. So I'm glad to have you. We're going to bring your buddy Ethan Powell in at some point, maybe second quarter, and let him do a little bit of the game. And then I'm going to cut you both loose, Cam. You guys can do the game.
Yep.
So we're going to take it down to Chris Collins at the table, and she's going to do starting lineups and national anthem.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Hey, and I got over there, stay over there, yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Newton Falls Jean Zorn Gymnasium for tonight's interscholastic contest between the Crestview Lady Rebels and our very own Newton Falls Tigers. And now before we get things going, it's time to stand if able and honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Your attendance and support of the student athletes on the court at tonight's game is appreciated by both member schools competing. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved by both schools competing. These officials are Bruce Wetzel, Justin Garzak, and Jamie Palumbo. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Newton Falls High School, and fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's game. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please remember, respect the game. And now let's meet the starters for the visiting Lady Rebels. Senior, wearing 0, Emily Hill. Senior, number 3, Carson Moore. Senior, number 10, McKenna Schultz. Freshman, number 1, Reagan Edwards. And rounding out the starters, freshman, number 24, Lorraine Gaskins. The Lady Rebels are coached by Mr. Aaron Black with assistance from Nate DeCross and Samantha DiCello. And now for your Newton Falls Tigers. Wearing number 2, she's a sophomore, Chloe Butler. And in the 14 jersey, sophomore, Gigi Morgan. Number 4, sophomore, Danny Drake. Junior, wearing number 3, Natalie Albert.
zone, and they found the soft spot in the high post. Chloe Butler down low, kicks it back out, and that's going to be stolen by number 10, or number 0, Emily Hill. She'll go coast to coast, draws the foul. So obviously Emily Hill is talented in both sports, golf and basketball. Who knows, maybe she does something in the spring as well. Up and in for the first free throw. Good looking shot. So far, Kim, she hits the golf ball further than you and shoots better than you. I'm just saying. That's what Tom Gregory told me. I'll blame it on Tom. I blame everything on Tom. Okay, Kim, what do they got going there defensively? Because right now it's giving us
It's giving us a lot of trouble. It looks like a bit of a 1-2-2 in the full court there, trapping it as soon as he gets to half court.
Almost looks like it turns into an extended 2-3.
Yeah.
Or a 2-1-2.
Or yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
It was a 2-1-2. Yeah.
There's Natalie Albert getting trapped in the corner. That's a tough spot to get trapped. So that's going to be a tough zone.
Yeah.
Shelby Fowler has it underneath, up and in.
This is a good move by Shelby.
She likes the spin move, Cam, and she does it very well. Every once in a while she'll get tagged with a travel, but not on that instance. Tigers on the board, down 4-2. High post area for number 3. Now, I talked to Coach, let me get his name again, Coach Blatch for Crestview. Number 24 is a gal we want to watch out for. If you do the eye test on her, Cam, she's got good size, she looks athletic, and she's a freshman, okay? And Coach said she's averaging, that's off on the three-pointer. She battles for the rebound, and that'll be Tiger ball. That freshman, Lavraine, I think I'm saying that, Lavraine Gaskins, is averaging about 13 points a game and 13 rebounds and 5 blocks a game. So she'll be fun to watch tonight. Gigi with a nice pass underneath Chloe Butler. She's wide open. She takes a shot, no good. I don't think she knew she was that wide open. State Tiger ball. Cam, you ever have that situation where you find yourself underneath the basket, you think you got 3 people on you, and you rush a shot, and you realize there was
nobody there, yeah.
Yeah. Not me, because I always dunked it.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? We'll deal with you later. Okay, fast break by Crestview. Gigi Morgan gets a hand on it, out of bounds. It'll stay Crestview ball. Tigers playing a 2-3 out of bounds. They leave the shooter wide open. Bang. And that's your girl, Emily Hill.
Yeah, good looking shot.
She, I believe, is that her first points? Or did she get a bucket?
She had the free throws.
Yes. Should have 5 on the night. There's another turnover by the Tigers. They're going to have to figure out what to do on that zone. Carson Moore playing the point guard for the Rebels. They get it underneath to Schultz, and that's a tough shot. Well defended under there. Hands in the face, but she muscled it up. Yeah, they're just panicking a little bit.
Yep.
And so, Cam, you've had several years of basketball experience now. You've been in this gym since you were born, basically. You've taken all the positions. You went from ball boy to player. Now you're color commentator. So you're hitting them all. With a zone like that, we'll take a look at this zone as the game goes on. But think about some ideas that Newton Falls needs to be doing better or differently as we watch this. It looks like a 2-3 extended. And right now, there's a lot of standing, not much moving.
Yeah.
Turnover, and Shelby Fowler's going to get, excuse me, she's going to get tagged with the foul. Excuse me, popcorn. Statman, that popcorn's choking me up, but how was it? What's your review? 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 9, okay, that's good stuff. I feel like it's better tonight than it was at the LeBray game. Yeah, I think we gave it a 7 the other night. So Cam, you got that 2-3 high extended zone for Crestview. What's some thoughts? If you were coaching, what would you do?
I would say definitely try to keep the ball off the sidelines, but when you get the ball to the sidelines, more people got to start coming to the ball and getting open, not just standing around.
Yeah, come to the ball.
Yep.
That's one of the keys you always hear against traps. If you're receiving the pass, be aggressive and come to the pass. And then, I coached you guys in 7th grade, and you probably heard me say this a million times. If you receive a pass out of a trap, you need to attack the basket then, and don't just sit on it, because they'll catch up to it again. So Tigers in their own 2-3. They don't trap as much out of this 2-3. It's more of a Syracuse 2-3. There's a lob pass to Schultz. She has it underneath. No call. There's the freshman Gaskins up and in. So the height and the press right now are giving the Tigers some trouble. High post feed to Shelby Fowler. There's Ashley Harvey into the game. They get it back to her, and we're going to get a foul underneath against Gaskins. And that's a good area to get the ball.
Yep.
And it's going to be going to have quick passes and also a lot of ball fakes, pass fakes, so that the defense cannot count on where you're throwing it. Danny Drake gets it back to Chloe, and we're going to probably get another foul on number 1. That's Regan Edwards. See what they run here, Cam. I think that's the same play the Tigers run. No. Nice, I like that play. Very well designed and executed. Chloe Butler. What was that there, Cam? As we watched the replay, it looked like Shelby Fowler.
Shelby Fowler had a great seal on that play to open up Danny Drake.
Fowler went hard to the basket, cleared out the area, and then Danny or was it Chloe or Danny that just filled in that open area?
I think it was Chloe, yeah.
Right. There's Harvey out top. They get it to the high post, reverse pass. They look for the short corner. It's well covered. Danny Drake left-hand dribble. Perimeter moving the ball a little bit better now. Now, they're running short corner with Chloe. I would give her a little more time to get there.
Yep.
Underneath. And that's a tough shot for her because of her size. She's doing a good job effort-wise, but she's giving up 4 or 5 inches at least under there to Gaskins and Edwards. So that's going to be a tough matchup. There's Gaskins on the rebound. Freshman has it, gets it out of there. Natalie Albert out top with Danny Drake on the zone. That's off the mark. There's Albert, she gets it. Gets it to her partner, Chloe Butler. Left-handed shot, no good, and looked like it might have got kicked out of bounds by Drake. She was in position for the rebound. Dangerfield into the game now.
And Gigi Morgan reporting back in as well.
You know, a lot of times, Cam, you run all these man offense sets in practice and everything works out real good. And then you go up against a zone maybe you haven't seen, and the whole game plan goes out the window. So you got to be ready to play and coach on the fly. And so this is a good test with this unique zone that Crestview's running. I'd like to see somebody a little higher in the middle, three-point line. And on that ball, there's a design play for Danny Drake. She takes the 3, no good. Harvey gets the rebound, no good. Gaskins rips the board down. Here come the Rebels the other way.
Not going to get many open shots like that. Got to take advantage of the ones that you're going to get there.
Absolutely. Yeah, and sometimes when that's the case and you do get an open look, you almost rush it sometimes because you're like, man, I got an open look. I got to knock this thing down. But shoot it in stride. Be confident. Speaking of shooting, you had a nice game the other night at the JV level.
Shot the ball well Tuesday.
It's always good to have one of those nights. Well, how many points did you have in the first half?
I think I finished with 18 in the first half. Yeah.
18 points in the first half. Huh?
12 in the first quarter. Yeah.
What, were they all falling down, letting you score? Is that how it was working?
Yeah, I missed So I came down and missed my first one. I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling it tonight. And I had another open one, knocked it down, and then they all just started falling.
Basket started looking bigger and bigger, huh?
Yep.
That's how it goes. It can come and go fast, so get it while it's hot. Okay, this is this Emily Hill, or I can't see the number there. I don't think it is.
I believe this is number 10, McKenna Schultz.
Schultz.
Yep.
McKenna Schultz makes the first free throw.
So they started 3 seniors and 2 freshmen, and Coach Blatch said that they did have a starter, Emily Downey, who broke her nose. She's out tonight. She's not in action. So we need a little discussion at the scores table for something, but I think we're good now. Schultz will shoot the second of 2 free throws. I believe Natalie Albert's grandparents are watching tonight down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we can get Natalie untracked here with one of her trademark threes. She's in the game, and it looks like a ball reversal pass. There's Gigi getting it to her. She's got it in the corner. Now she just got raked over the arm, and she draws the foul. So let's see if we can get her open out of bounds. Natalie's one of the better shooters on the team. You know, last year, Cam, they had a little more skill on the varsity level, and Natalie was getting a lot more open looks because of it. So this has been a tough year for all the Tiger girls in creating their own shots. But they're young, and they've got some potential, and all they got to do is keep working. 13-4, less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Down underneath to the post player, freshman. Okay, Ashley Harvey getting aggressive. Getting aggressive again. She's just tossing players left and right. I like it. All right, so I'm going to add one more. So Emily Hill can out-golf you. She can outshoot you, and Ashley Harvey can out-wrestle you. All right? So far, I've got some tough matchups for you tonight. Okay, here's the Tigers with 16 seconds left in the quarter. Dangerfield has it. She gets the pass away, and that's off the rim. Albert with the shot, good-looking shot, no good. They got 7.9 left. Here comes Shelby Fowler back into the game. Coming in for Dangerfield. Let's see if they run that same play. Albert's open. Okay, didn't get it to her. There she is. She takes a shot a little hard. Oh, almost off the glass from the corner. That'll do it for the first quarter. Tigers down 13-4. Cam, what have you seen so far from this action?
Rella came out with a lot of energy, playing at a good high pace. Tigers got to get the ball in the middle of the forward in that zone.
I agree. In that zone, if they could maybe bring a post player out here a little higher above the three-point line in the middle of the court. If you keep the ball in the middle of the court, your spacing's better.
Yep.
The other thing I wouldn't mind seeing is maybe set a side screen. You got these 2 guards up here trapping. Somebody come up and set a screen on the side, dribble off that, and roll from there. But you know what, Cam? Here's the truth of it. It's easy to sit up here in the booth
and talk about
it while you're on that bench coaching and while you're playing. That's where it's hard. So anyways, great job, Cam. We're going to bring Ethan Powell in now, and we'll see Cam back in the third quarter. Get Ethan. Ethan, we're going to have to get you a haircut to fit this headset on you, man.
Man, you know, I just got a haircut, actually.
Well, let's you got ripped off, unless like they did it for 50 cents. Yeah, we're going to get you back in that barber chair.
All right.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I enjoyed that call this morning for the cold day,
Man,
to be honest with you.
That was nice.
I was ready to come to work, but you know what? It was really, really cold, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was close to, what, negative 15?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every bit of that. Every bit of that. So, Ethan, I don't know what you were doing over there in the student section, if you're paying attention a little bit, but they're running this 2-3 zone real high against us, and it's giving us fits. And we'll be discussing that and maybe think of some ways that if you were coaching or playing that you would want to handle that. And you know what? A lot of times, just when the other team's got a little more talent, you could talk about everything you want, but it comes down to some players are more skilled and they make more plays and whatnot, no matter what the game plan is, right?
Yeah.
That's just like the other day against LeBray, when LeBray and Newton Falls squared off in the boys' game. I think our game plan was fine. It's just a matter of they got after it a little more defensively and made some turnovers and caused us to, lose possessions, and they got fast break points because of it.
Yeah, it was their transition offense that really killed us with an open floor.
And here's an open look by Gigi Morgan for 3, in and out.
Yeah, and that Crestview basketball programs I've always played them. They've always ran some sort of 2-1-2, 2-3 zone, which is usually expected from this team.
Yeah.
So we should have a good game plan.
Yeah, like I said, some well-developed plans just don't work out like they do on paper.
Yeah.
So they do have some nice post play.
They do.
There's number 2. That's Katie Lissy, a sophomore. And there's a roster there. Number 24.
She's a tall freshman. She's a tall freshman.
And I told the crowd here listening that she's averaging 13 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 5 blocks a game. So
wow.
She's kind of a special player and a tough matchup for us. So let's see if we can get a little more physical and get it going. Coach Baker utilizing his voice to encourage the Lady Tigers.
Got a rebound and box out.
And that's just teamwork right there. That's that's just miscommunication. Number 30 for us, that's Lily Sate and Shelby Fowler battling for the rebound. Rebel ball out of bounds. Gigi Morgan and Danny Drake out top. Sate, Fowler, and
it's a good take from number 0.
Natalie Albert down low. Yeah, it was a good take.
It's a good take. Number 0, Emily Hill.
There's a nice feed to the middle of the court. They got to get it out of that trap as soon as possible. Now reverse it. There we go. Albert with a good pass to Sate. Hey, that's good offense, though, Ethan. That's
that was
good
great
offense.
ball movement by the Tigers.
Sometimes you just don't convert, but that's a good execution. I'd like to see more of that.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take your time, maybe give a little head fake or pump fake in there and just.
Yeah, I don't know if she squared her shoulders on that shot, but I guarantee, give her another chance, it'll go down. There's a skip pass across court. They get it to number 2, Katie Lissy.
And it looks like the Tigers in a 2-3 zone as well.
Yeah, that's pretty standard between the boys program and the girls program.
Yeah, the boys varsity.
Boys varsity, I should say, yeah. 2-3 zone. Morgan and Drake out top. Now they got Albert down low, and that's not usually her normal position, but she's giving it the effort. Skip pass over here to Emily Hill. 34 is going to take the 3 off the rim.
Three.
Good box out by Shelby Fowler.
See, that's what the Tigers need to do. They need to box out and get the rebound and push it up the floor.
That way the defense does not get it set. Albert gets the steal, and then it's off Chloe Butler. It'll stay Rebel ball. 16-4.
Swings it down to number 2. Number 0 drives it in, and foul call. Oh, nope. Out of bounds, says the ref. Tigers ball. Danny Drake bringing it up the floor. Crestview still in that 2-1-2 zone. Swings it down to Albert. Swings it down to Butler and the Fowler. and puts it up and didn't get the fall.
.34 is going to go baseline, takes a shot. There's Gaskins with the offensive rebound, no good. Good box out by Natalie Albert. She's given up about 6-7 inches, Ethan, but her effort is there.
Doing the dirty work.
Now they got to watch the trap right away. Good job, good pass, and swing to Albert. Let's see if she gets this shot off. Up, no good. Number 1 saves it, and Gigi Morgan tries to go left hand dribble penetration to the paint. And she gets fouled. That's going to be team foul number 4 for the Rebels. Tigers running a 3 low, 1 out top formation, and they turn it over. And
hard foul.
Shelby Fowler wraps her arms around her, and she's going to get tagged with that foul. I'm not sure how many fouls she has, but I think she's definitely got more than 1.
2 fouls.
Second foul. You can see your eyes are better than me. You're young. You're supposed to say, Mr. Kernan, you're not very old. There's number 3 with a bounce pass to Schultz. No good. Gaskins fight for it, and Shelby Fowler ends up with it. Here comes Butler the other way. Kicks it to her backcourt partner here, Danny Drake. And Butler goes back door. Up, no good. And we're going to get, excuse me, going to get a foul on Gaskins. Nice back cut by Chloe Butler, reading the defense. So Ethan, how's basketball going so far this year for you?
Good. Our JV team has won 8 in a row.
There you go.
We started off 0-2, but then we've won 8 in a row. So
yeah, you had a nice win against LeBray.
It was a very great win.
Very good win. Yeah. And well, how's the freshman team?
The freshman team hasn't played in, I'd say, close to 3 weeks actually.
Really?
Because of the, we were off for 2 weeks,
yeah.
and then we just got 2 games canceled on us this week because of issues at other schools. But yeah, our freshman team, we're doing pretty good. I think we're undefeated in the league.
Okay.
I think one out of league conference loss, but we're doing good.
Very good. Number 3 thinks about that 3. Decides to pass it off. She looks like she's going to take that one, though. Off the backboard, no good. Danny Drake gets the rebound. She'll push it up court. She looks to push ahead to Albert, and she draws the foul on the body contact. It'll be side out of bounds. That's going to be team foul number 6 now. 1 more. We get some free throws. Even talking about freshman teams, back in the day, like when your dad played and even when I was in high school, there's a turnover. And that's going to be Katie Lissy, I'm sorry, for coast-to-coast layup or jumper. Getting a freshman team for a school was never an issue.
Yeah.
And now more and more schools are having problems fielding freshman teams. Because kids are not wanting to get out there and play as much anymore.
Yeah, actually, in our league, there's Liberty and LeBray both don't have freshman teams.
And that amazes me that LeBray doesn't have a freshman team.
For how good their history is with basketball.
Right, they're always good, and you can't field a freshman team. It just amazes me. And here we go, dribbling into the corner again. So far, this zone trap that they're running, we're getting the ball on the sidelines too much, and we've got to, Coach Baker's going to have to talk about it at halftime about game plan to keep the ball center of the court as best as possible. Sometimes you have to make a sideline pass, but then you quickly want to get it to the middle.
Yeah.
And that's easy said than done, right?
That's how you beat a zone, just ball movement.
Yep. Pass fakes. Remember we used to do that drill, 4-corner drill?
Yep.
Trap you got to trap the ball. That's a travel. That'll go back to the Rebels. Stat man, you falling asleep over here? What do we got? Who's our scorer leaders? Shelby Fowler's got 2. Butler's got 2, and we've got 4 total. All right, Statman, I'm putting this game on you, man. If we don't start scoring points, Statman's getting fired. Ethan, can you believe Statman's going to California on Saturday, and he didn't even invite me?
Really? Wow. California sounds really nice right about now. I bet you it's nice and warm down there.
It's 65 and sunny, man. That's a lot better
It's
here.
about -15 here.
Yeah.
And that's a nice take by Lily Sate.
Lily Sate going baseline after the shot fake. Nice floater in there.
Now looks like the Tigers are going to be in a 1-2-2 zone as ourselves. 1-2-2 press.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Number 1 does a nice job breaking that, and good job by Natalie Albert boxing out down under.
Now if the Tigers can keep boxing out, it'll be a much closer game.
I like the way you think. Let's see, I lost my YouTube connection. Let's get back there.
Rebels ball.
So I'm either going to, listen, Statman, I'm either going to go with you to California or I'm going to Newport Richie with Natalie Albert's grandparents, one or the other. I'm not staying here.
Turn over Tigers ball.
I can do remote school counseling. I can do remote school counseling from either place. All right, 48 seconds left. They stay in the zone. Got to get that open window in that zone. It's just, now you play football as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're a tight end.
Yep.
So I'm sure you're well coached on when they're playing zone defense in the defensive backfield area, and you go out for a route, you want to settle into that open window.
You got to find that open field.
That's
you
right.
got to find that little 5 yards of open field.
Right, and I feel like basketball and football are not so different.
They're the same way with the zone.
Absolutely.
You got to find the open court.
Coach may tell you, hey, you're going to go 5 yards out and cut to the left 5 yards or whatever, but if there's an open patch of grass there, you go to the open spot.
You take it.
Right?
You take that spot.
All right, Butler knocks a couple free throws down. Did she hit both of them,
Yeah.
Statman? All right.
And the Tigers cut it to 10.
There we go. See, I put pressure on Statman, we start scoring.
We do start scoring.
There's a steal
And
by
there's a
Sate.
steal.
That's going to be Tiger ball. Good hustle. Lily Sate providing some instant energy off the bench. Tigers running this. Okay, this is a different formation. Now, Coach Blatch is going to take time out and talk about it. So, nice little run here, heading into halftime, 25 seconds left. How's school going, Ethan? Tell me about school.
Well, it's going good so far. 1 week back from that 2 weeks off that we had.
Yes.
But, and it's crazy that we get interims are due next week.
Yeah, the third 9 weeks is always like, it feels like the second 9 weeks drags out, and then third 9 weeks comes along, and it's bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we'll be down the home stretch.
Yeah, we'll be in that fourth 9 weeks.
So we'll be doing scheduling for next school
year.
We're gonna be doing the scheduling presentations, not this week, not tomorrow, but next week. And we're gonna have College Credit Plus presentation next week. So a lot's gonna happen in this school year. Before you blink, it'll be over.
Yeah.
Butler picks her dribble up, and she's got Dangerfield there in the high post, missed it. Back over to Albert, into the high post.
Ooh.
Dangerfield does a nice job getting around her, and Emily Moore, I believe is her name. Oops, there goes my roster. Take over. I got to find my roster.
Emily Hill.
Emily Hill, yes.
And missed it. And we got a foul. Number 10 will be good on shoot 2. Looks like fouls with number 24, Jasmine Dangerfield. That is her first.
So Schultz is going to go to the line.
Shoot 2, and we'll be at halftime.
All right. So they're going to put them out on the line, and she'll shoot the 2 free throws. That'll wrap up the half. She's got an interesting shot.
No
she kind of
good.
puts it to the side a little
Yeah,
bit.
she kind of winds up
Yeah.
a little bit.
The only thing I would say to her about that is she's got to keep her hand underneath the ball. It looks like she almost cups it. Let's watch this free throw. She's a nice player, though. She does a nice job. So let's see. Little shooting evaluation here.
Oh,
right
yeah.
Right there. She just cups
She brings it like a little over
Yeah.
her head a little bit.
Yeah, but hey, that ball went in, so either way, good for her. Did we give them the points? I feel.
There
Oh,
you
there
go.
it is, 19-8. And the Tigers are going to go into halftime with a little bit of a deficit, but
Now the Tigers, they did go on a little bit of a run there at the
yes,
end
they
of the
did.
second quarter.
Yes, they did.
Again, Tiger
So
basketball fans,
most of our
this
scoring
is being broadcast live.
was done by Chloe Butler had 4, Lily Sate 2, and Shelby Fowler 2. That's it for scoring, and Shelby Fowler had 4 rebounds. So now, Ethan, we're going to turn it over to you and Cameron for the third quarter.
Yep.
All right. And I'm going to talk to Statman about taking me to California.
California.
Yeah. So we'll give everybody a break here, and we'll meet you back here in about 9 minutes.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
One day at a time, Bruce.
One day at a time. Like, yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Crestview's coming in with that 2-1-2 zone, and they're looking pretty aggressive. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think the Tigers got to try to stay off the sideline, got to get the ball towards the middle of the floor.
And we got to travel by G.G. Morgan, rebel ball.
Guards got to be a little more patient, stay off the sideline, use more head fakes, pass fakes. Just try to maybe even bring a big up towards the volleyball line, 3-point line area. Got to get the ball in the middle of the floor against this zone.
Yep, I completely agree. You have to. Ball movement is key against against the zone, and no good.
That was a good move though there by number 24 Gaskins.
And deflection and Tigers ball. Now the Tigers on defense are still in that 2-3 zone, and that's a common theme in Newton Falls basketball right now is running that 2-3 zone.
Yep,
And swings it to Drake.
Both varsity
and
girls and varsity boys teams.
And G.G. Morgan puts up for 3. And it's good. G.G. Morgan for 3.
That's what they got to do, though. Get the ball in the middle of the zone. Let the big make that pass. It was a good pass there by Shelby Fowler.
And he gets down to number 10. And no good. And Kloibo with the rebound. Kloibo is pushing up the floor. Right-handed dribble, left-handed dribble. And up. And foul. Gun in line to shoot 2.
Seems like Tigers are playing with a little bit more energy here to start the second half.
I completely agree. And they came out in that second quarter with close to 2 minutes left. They went on a little run there. Got them some motivation and clearly playing off right now. So Chloe Butler will be at the line shooting 2 for the Tigers. First free throw is no good, a little short. Now, Cam, remember, that Mineral Ridge game against Newton Falls, there was a lot of missed free throws.
Yeah, by both teams.
By both teams.
Shot really bad from the free throw line.
So free throws, and they missed by Chloe, but she gets her own rebound. Now, free throws can really make a big difference in the game as it did there. And Danny Drake puts up a 3. No good. Chloe Butler. Now Alvin with the rebound. Strong move. Turns it over. And we got number 1. Reagan Edwards bringing the ball up the floor for the Rebels. And I believe she is also a freshman as well. To Gaskins, out to the short corner, and it's good.
Nice little mid-range jump shot there by Schultz.
Yeah. Danny Drake gets it to Fowler, swings it over to Morgan, and just loses the hang of it. Rebels ball.
That's good though that they're finally starting to get the ball in the middle of that zone there, because as we saw, there was a made 3 over in that corner, and I bet that one also could have been one if she caught it.
Yeah. Yeah, getting that ball to the middle of the zone is really key for zone offenses. And Reagan ends up breaking it up and foul. Fouls on number 33, Shelby Fowler. Reagan Edwards in the line, shooting 2. And that's Shelby's 3rd, and that could be really crucial for the Tigers here. First free throw is good. And we got number 42, Ashley Harvey checking in for the Tigers, replacing Shelby Fowler with the three fouls. And Reagan Edwards' second shot. And a little bit to the right. Danny Drake bringing the ball to the floor. Swings it to G.G. Morgan. G.G. Morgan for the 3. And it's good. Back-to-back 3s by G.G. Morgan. And they cut the lead to 8.
Tigers switching up their defense
Oh,
there.
and that was a nice pass by Reagan Edwards.
It looks like the Tigers switched up their defense there on the make, going into a little bit of a 1-2-2.
They just had great ball movement.
Back in the 23.
Yep, they just had that great ball movement there. They beat the press, and they're at the line. So Gaskins to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is good. She got a nice looking shot.
Lorraine makes her first free throw.
Got a nice soft touch there.
Now her free throw routine is something I've never seen before. Crossover dribble, spin in the hand, and second free throw, no good. Rebound, Chloe Butler. Swings it to Morgan. Tips it. Chloe Butler has it. Chloe Butler all the way. No good. And that should be Tigers ball, and it is.
Might have been a foul there on the take, but it's a good, strong take.
Now she had Gigi Morgan in the corner, too. It just hit back-to-back threes.
Yep.
Gigi Butler swings it to Drake. Swings it to Albert. Swings it back to Drake. Swings it to Morgan. Back to Drake at the top. And the high post to Fowler. Natalie Albert. No good. A little long. Gigi Morgan in the short quarter. Oh, just a little bit long there.
That's what they got to do.
And the Rebels
Past
control the
couple
rebound.
possessions out here in the second half, they've been trying to get the ball, really emphasizing trying to get the ball in the middle. And they're getting good looks from
And
it.
number 3 takes
Hopefully
a shot.
some of them
No
will start
good.
falling.
Rebound. And it's good. McKenna Schultz with the rebound. And they get the ball, and there's a foul. See, that's what the Tigers have to do. Keep getting the ball in the high post, and that'll cause open threes out on the corners.
Yep, keep getting the ball in the middle there. It opens up everything out of this. It kills the zone when the ball gets in the middle of the floor.
Completely agree. So we got Danny Drake inbounding. Oh, she has a wide open player underneath, but misses her. Swings it to Morgan. Back to Drake in the corner. Little trap and throws it off the leg. Tigers ball.
Gotta get the ball out of the corner. Unless it's wide open for a three, you gotta stay out of the corner.
Yep, completely
They're gonna do exactly what they just did there, which is trap.
And Crestview's coming in for the Rebels, but they got 6 girls on the court. And number 3, Carson Moore checking out for the Rebels. Butler inbounding, switch it to Butler. Drake. Butler drives baseline, swings it to Albert, and no good. Katie Lisi with the rebound. Reagan Edwards bring the ball up the floor. No good. Gaskins with the rebound. That's a nice finish by Gaskins.
Lorraine Gaskins for the rebound and a putback for 2.
Switch it to Butler and bounces off people. Goes to Morgan. Switch it back to Butler. Switch it back to Drake. Drake has the ball at the top. Swings it to Morgan. And not drive baseline. And good. Nice left-handed finish by Gigi Morgan.
Gigi Morgan having a great start here to the
She's
second
having
half.
a great
Knocking
start
down
to
a
the
couple
second
shots,
half.
yeah.
Starting off with 8 points here. Tigers looking back into the 2-3 zone. Gets it to Gaxton. Top and good.
Nice little mid-range jump shot.
Drake bringing the ball up the floor. Rebels still in that 2-1-2 zone. And splits the defense. And Gigi Morgan puts it up. Long. And that should be Tigers ball, and it is. Might have, Ashley Fowler, Harvey might have gotten away with the foul there, but ref says Tigers ball.
Number 24, Jazzy Dangerfield in for the Tigers.
And Ashley Harvey checks out. Dane Drake inbounding and gives it to Natalie Albert. Might have gotten fouled. And traveling violation on the Rebels. And it looks like Ashley Harvey got a little shaken up on that play over there. And steal. Emily Hill brings it up and short. Annie Drake with the rebound. And we got a jump ball. Rebels ball.
As we saw in the first half, Crestview doing a great job getting in the passing lanes there.
Yep.
Staying active. Overall, just playing really good defense.
Emily Hill, strong take, and it's good.
Emily Hill for 2.
That's a nice little Euro step there by Hill.
Now the Rebels have brought that lead back to 15. Gives it to Albert, swings it to Drake, swings it to Morgan. Get the ball in the high post to Dangerfield. Skip pass, Albert down to the low post with Butler, swings it over to Morgan. And a nice little Euro step, and foul. Going to the line, shooting 2.
That was some really good ball movement there by the Tigers.
That is exactly what the Tigers need to do. Good
Continue
ball
to
movement,
keep moving the ball.
and you'll eventually have an open shot.
Yep, keep making that zone move, keep moving the ball all around.
And Gigi Morgan to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is good. Now Gigi Morgan has a nice looking shot. Second free throw is short and over ball. And we got number 1, Reagan Edwards, bringing the ball up the floor for the Rebels. Swings it over to Moore, to Hill. Hill with the deep 3, no good. Butler with the rebound. Swings it to Drake, bringing the ball up the floor. Swings it to Morgan, back to Drake. Albert, Butler in the low post. And Baker a little frustrated there with his team. Timeout Tigers.
I don't really understand how there wasn't anything called there.
Yeah, there
almost
should have
had to have been either a travel or a foul.
jump
or
ball,
something.
travel foul,
Yeah.
but the refs let it play.
Yep. Tigers seem to start the quarter off hot, but since then, Rebels pulled back
Yep.
away.
Rebels got back that lead at 14.
Yep. Got to keep moving the ball around if you're the Tigers. Keep moving the ball around. Try to get the ball in the middle.
Yep. Now we got Lily Sate and Shelby Fowler checking in for the Tigers. Morgan to Fowler to Drake. Corner Gigi Morgan. Brings it out. Back to Drake. To Butler. Back to Drake. In the high post to Fowler. Swings it to Morgan and steal. Tigers ball.
Right there, though, too, when that ball gets into the high post, Lily State, who's in the short corner, almost got to dive towards the basket because they're starting to key on Gigi Morgan in the corner there as she's knocked down a few shots here to start off the second half.
And that's what Baker just yelled at his team right before that timeout. And another steal by the Rebels. No good, but there's a foul. Now, the Rebels have really good arms in the passing lane, and that's how they're getting all those steals and turning the fouls and possibly points.
Yep.
Now we have number 0, Emily Hill to the line, shooting 2.
Also, with that, though, with the Rebels being so aggressive on defense, I think the Tigers could use a little bit more pass fakes, throw the defense out of position there.
And the first free throw is no good. And the second free throw is good. Rebels have raised that lead to 15. Coming at just below 2 minutes left here to play in the third quarter. Swings it to Fowler. Swings it to Sate in the corner. Pop shot fake out to Morgan. Into the low post. That's a nice strong move by Shelby Fowler. Can't get it to go. And gets fouled. That's what I like about Shelby Fowler there. Took her time, gave a little head fake, and gets fouled. Shelby Fowler to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is
I think
a
that's
little
something
short.
our big guy, Thomas Ainsworth, could use a little bit more of, more patience in the post.
Yeah.
Get to the line a lot more, which leads to points.
And second free throw is good. Yeah, back to that Thomas Ainsworth thing. He just needs to take a little bit more time. You know, and one of his issues is he brings the ball behind his head a lot. And that's what all the coaches have been stressing at him at practice, not to bring the ball behind their head. And lately, he's been doing a lot less of it. And number 10, McKenna Schultz with the free throw, foul line jumper. No good. Rebels ball. Out to McKenna Schultz. No good. Rebound Drake. Drake pushing the ball up the floor. Brings it back out. Into the high post with Fowler. Shot fake. Chloe Butler, and it's good. Might have been a foul there.
Strong take by Chloe Butler. All started with that nice pass from Danny Drake getting the ball to Shelby Fowler in the middle of the zone.
Yep, might have gotten away with the foul there. She should, I think she should be at the line shooting 1. But gives it to the low post, and no good. And Lily Sate cannot hold on to the ball. Rebels ball. Tigers in that 2-3 zone below the hoop. And throws it in backcourt. Pass to McKenna Schultz. And still by Lily Sate. Keeps control of it. And good. Might have not been the best decision there by Lily Sate, but she gets it to go with the long 2.
Yeah, questionable jump shot there by Sate, but
whatever
I guess
works.
it all worked out.
Points go on the scoreboard.
I guess she got rewarded there for the nice defense. Way to get a deflection there.
And gets in the high post. And another deflection by Lily Sate. Lily Sate got 2 deflections in a row. And Lily Sate and Chloe Butler coming out. And we got Kennedy Howard and Natalie Albert checking in for the Tigers. Now we got a handful of freshmen playing for both teams tonight.
Yeah.
And rebound by Albert. Albert pushing the ball up the floor. 15 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Swings it out to Drake. Swings it out to Morgan. Little miscommunication there from the Tigers. But Emily Hill has it, takes it in, and Tigers ball with just over 1 second to play.
Looks like Natalie Albert was trying to draw a bit of a charge there.
Yeah. But little miscommunication there on the offensive end.
Yep.
But it did not lead to a basket.
See if they get something deep.
And Shelby Fowler with the half-court heave. And a little short. Now, this quarter, the Tigers played a little. They started out strong. Crestview battled back and got their lead back, but Tigers have cut it to 10.
Yep.
Now I think if they can get a little bit more pass deflections, I can lead in the points, it'll be a completely changed game.
Yeah, totally agree. Definitely a little bit better quarter there from the Tigers.
Yep.
Playing with a little bit more energy, playing at a bit higher pace.
Yep.
Definitely doing a lot better on offense as they started getting the ball in the middle of the zone and start moving the ball around. Just got to hone in there on the defensive end and just try to chip away at it, take it one play at a time. Don't try to do anything too big. Don't try to be a hero, so to say, but just make the right play some good defense, play hard, and maybe we'll see him get right back in the game.
Yep. Now, when I was over there behind Baker's bench, at the end of the 1st quarter, he said they were playing in almost slow motion. And they only scored 8 points in the 1st half, but they've scored 14 here in the 3rd quarter. It could be a completely changed game. And we just got the call by Scott Kernan to finish the game off. And we got Tigers ball. Albert inbounds it to Drake. Drake back to Albert, and the high post to Fowler. And foul. That's what the Tigers exactly need to do. Get the ball in the high post, and stuff will happen.
Rebels look to be bringing the freshman Gaskins up even a little bit more to try to deny Shelby Fowler in the high post.
Drake to Albert. Albert down to Butler. Swings it back out to Albert. Shot fake. Drive in the middle. And Danny Drake for 3. No good. But hustle rebound by Natalie Albert. And just a little bit miscommunication and Rebels ball.
I like that, though. Natalie Albert playing really hard there. Made a good pass to Danny Drake. Shot didn't fall, but got the rebound.
And we got number 1, Reagan Edwards, dribbling the ball up the floor for the Tigers. And she's been handling the ball a lot as the freshman for the Rebels. And that was a good block out by Chloe Butler, and it leads to a foul. Tigers ball. And just a little above 7 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Tigers down by 10. And looks like the Rebels are still in that 2-1-2 zone, which they are known for throughout Crestview Rebels basketball. And Drake swings it down to Albert. Almost steps out of bounds. Keeps the dribble alive. Back to Fowler. Swings it back to Morgan. And swings it back to Drake. Drake for three. Long. Gigi Morning with the rebound and gets it blocked by the 6'3" freshman Gaskins, and foul by the Tigers. Now Baker might have wanted a foul there by the swinging of the elbows, but ref says nope, Rebels ball. And we are very close to a 1-1 for both teams.
It's a good strong take there by Morgan, but the one thing I think that she should have done was throw a little bit of a shot fake up.
Yep.
Got to jump, because she jumped in the air.
Yep.
She just got the block. If she throws a shot fake there, maybe she can get away with and maybe get a foul.
And a loose ball, jump ball, and Rebels ball. And yeah, with Gaskins being close to 6'3" and Gigi Morgan's maybe 5'6".
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe even shorter, honestly.
Maybe even shorter. She can give a little bit of a head fake, and she's
Yep.
in the air and shooting too. Reagan Edwards dribbling the ball up the floor.
Yeah, especially with she having 4 fouls there. One more foul
She's
One more
gone.
foul would have got her out the game. So I'd like to see the Tigers start using head fakes when they drive.
Traveling Tigers ball.
Yeah, as I was saying, I'd like to see the Tigers use some more head fakes when they drive. Maybe get her up in the air, causing her for another foul.
Yeah, and she'll be gone.
Yep.
And we'll maybe get a little bit more open looks there down on the blocks. Drake swings it down to Morgan. Morgan the Fowler, and tipped. Albert gets it back. Behind her back, gets stolen. Reagan Edwards handling the point. Bringing the ball off the floor to Emily Hill. Corner three. No good. What? They got the rebound? No good. Butler with the strong rebound. Passes it off Gigi Morgan's shoe, but she maintained control of the ball. Morgan out to Drake. Drake back to Morgan. In the high post at Fowler. And Butler for two. Short.
Even though that shot didn't fall, that's exactly what the Tigers need to do. As you see Mark Baker frustrated there. He
Got
knows
the right look.
one got away from him there. As that was a nice pass from Shelby Fowler, just got to finish them easy ones.
Yeah, got the right look, but couldn't finish. Reagan Edwards dribbling all over the Tigers, no good. Natalie Albert with the rebound, pushing the ball up the floor. And dribbles it down to the corner. And got the timeout call for the Rebels. Might have gotten away with the jump ball there, because it looks like both teams had possession.
Yeah, it looks like both teams definitely had hands on the ball with that.
Yeah, they definitely had both hands on the
when
ball.
that timeout was called. Don't know if that one should have been granted, but it
Ref
was.
says Rebels ball.
Yep.
Just under 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. And the Rebels are still holding on to an easy 10-point lead. Now, if I was the Rebels, I wouldn't need to rush anything. I would just take our time, try to find open looks, and make sure you finish the layup.
Yep, just try to get the best shot possible. Not always the first best shot or the first good shot. Try to wait. Maybe wind some clock down, keep the ball moving, make the Tigers move on defense, get them a little tired.
Yep. Now it looks like the Tigers will come out in their blue press, which is a 1-2-2 press. And Emily Hill controls it and swings it over to Reagan Edwards. Edwards. Oh, and foul. And the Tigers are one foul away from a 1-1 for the Rebels.
I think that was a good decision though by the Tigers coming out of the timeout there.
In blue.
Into a press, yep. More than likely they're probably going to stay in it for the remainder of the game.
Yep, and the Tigers look like they'll be in man, which might be a 2-3 zone.
Yeah. Looks like that.
And
that 1-2-2
Gaskins in the
back into a
post,
2-3
no
zone
good.
there.
Might have been an over the back call. No call. Tigers bring the ball up the floor with Danny Drake. Swings it over to Albert. And might have gotten away with a foul there again. But Baker gets a timeout. Now, for the Tigers, this possession, I think, is very crucial. I think if they keep getting that ball in that high post and finding open players in the corners, and they just need to knock down their shots.
I would say out of this timeout, I would definitely try to get Shelby Fowler a post-up situation, and then maybe run like a little bit of an off-ball screen for Gigi Morgan, who's got the hot hand.
Yeah, or even try to get Gaskins to foul, because if she
Yep.
fouls, she's out.
Yeah, definitely try to post her up.
Yep.
Let Shelby Fowler go to work there. Maybe try to draw a foul. If not, maybe an and one.
Now, something with Gaskins here. She's only a freshman. With Kernan talking to me this earlier, but she's averaging 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 blocks a game. Now, that is outstanding basketball by a freshman.
Especially, just about to say, averaging a double-double as a freshman is definitely quite the feat there.
Yep. And but the Tigers get it back. Swings it down to Albert. Back to Drake. Over to Morgan. Drives baseline, and no good. Had the look she wanted, but couldn't get it to fall. And Reagan Edwards brings the ball up the floor. Or, I'm sorry, Emily Hill. No good. Morgan with the rebound. And it looks like Emily Hill might be a little hurt there. Albert hesitates. Brings it back to Albert. And Emily Hill still a little hurt. Gigi Morgan all the way. Oh, and another foul. She's out of the game.
Looks like that's her 5th foul.
And I can see a little smirk from Gaskins there as
That's what the board says. The scoreboard here says that's her 5th
Yeah,
foul. Yep.
she's out.
She is fouled out of the game. That is a big blow for the Rebels.
Yeah, and there's still 4 minutes to play. And I could see a little smirk there at Gaskins' face as she does not believe that should have been a foul call. But first free throw is good by Chloe Butler. Tigers has cut the lead to 9, and Gaskins is out of the game for the Rebels. Now that's a big loss for the Rebels as their big girl inside with 5 blocks and 13 rebounds a game. Chloe Butler, second free throw. It's good.
That's definitely something the Tigers should look to take advantage of, though. With
Cut
that
the
big
lead to
being
8.
out of the paint, I would definitely try to get the ball to Shelby Fowler inside.
And the Tigers have cut the lead to 8, and I can just see the intensity in Mark Baker's face. And gives it back to Emily Schultz. And a weird-looking shot, and the ref called it a foul.
Tigers doing a good job of
1-1.
making these Rebels speed up, though. Making them go as fast as possible, not letting them burn much clock.
And number 3, Carson Moore, the senior, will be at the line shooting 1-1. Free throw, and she banks it in. I don't know if that was luck. I don't know if she meant to do that, but whatever works for the Rebels. And her second free throw, no good. And the Rebels contain the offensive board. And no good. Carson Moore wanted that long 2 for the Rebels, but does not fall. Albert pushes for the Tigers, swings it out to Drake. Butler in the high post, and loses the ball. Emily Schultz contains the loose ball, and it looks like Chloe Butler's a little shaken up on that play. Reagan Edwards bringing the ball at the floor, out to Emily Hill. And jump ball, and Tigers ball.
Yeah, in that last possession, looks like the Rebels might have gotten away with a foul there. Chloe Butler went down pretty hard.
They have gotten away with a lot of fouls here in this second half.
Yep.
But what I like about Crestview is they're being patient. They're not demanding the ball. They're just waiting in the half court, and seems to be working for the Rebels. Morgan drives baseline. Floater, and a little short. But Butler with the rebound. Out to Drake. Out to Morgan with a contested 3. No good. And Rebels ball.
Like that, though. Gigi Morgan with the confidence strip. Must be feeling herself there a little bit.
And Tigers in that 1-2-2 press. And brings it out to Emily Hill. Oh, and she was going to shoot and passed it at the last second. Tigers ball. We got Danny Drake bringing the ball up for the Tigers. Out to Morgan, into Butler, and traveling.
I don't know why they moved Shelby Fowler to the low post.
I was just about to say that.
I don't really
interesting
understand
move.
that because Chloe Butler's been getting the ball there a lot in the high post. I would definitely look to get Shelby Fowler the ball there, getting her a chance to drive in.
Yeah, and Chloe Butler's been doing a great job down there at the low post.
Yeah.
But
I don't understand why the switch was made there. Maybe Mark Baker sees something up here that we don't.
maybe
Right
they
there.
can see Shelby
Yep.
in the post without Gaskins. And there it is, and one for Shelby Fowler. I guess that's why they made that switch.
Yep, I would say that's why Shelby Fowler's in the post.
You know what? That was a smart switch by Mark Baker.
Yep.
Not having Gaskins in the game and having Shelby Fowler is probably close to 5'9" or 5'10" in there. And nobody else is really even close to the height, and she gets it, and one. And the Tigers cut the lead to 7. And it's good. Tigers cut the lead to 6 with just above 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tigers in that 1-2-2 zone. And that should be Tigers ball, and it is. Mark Baker is hyped up. And the Rebels need to look things over. But Mark Baker is hyped up in Gene Zorn Gymnasium for this game.
And Tigers seem to be rolling here with some momentum. Mark Baker definitely saw something that we didn't.
Yep, completely agree.
Worked out for him well.
Now, both of these games that me and you have commentated, they've been great games.
They've been really good games.
We've been fortunate to have great games to commentate.
Yep, as we called the Newton Falls boys versus Middle Ridge last Saturday.
Yep.
That was a good game.
That was a great game. And it's almost like funny because we kept jinxing ourselves.
Yeah.
Us up here in the booth.
We kept saying, this game could be over
too far out of reach. Because the Tigers started out on a 15-0 run.
Yep.
If you guys have not watched that game. But Middle Ridge battled back, and they almost won. They took the lead there in the fourth quarter, but the Tigers showed up for the last 30 seconds, as Coach Sembach said, and we got the job done, and the Tigers moved to 6-4. But on Tuesday night, they did fall to LeBray.
Yep, that was a really good game as well.
In a close game, and I think that LeBray they had a lot better defense, and they just had that transition offense that really paid them off.
Definitely took better care of the ball there.
Thank you to Alex Brewer and the Tiger Den Pizza shop for sending the pizza to us tonight.
All right. Well, we would like to have a thank to Alex Brewer and the Tiger Den Pizza Shop for
sending us some delicious
blessing
pizza.
us with pizza. And Shelby Fowler traveling on the Tigers. Rebels ball. And in case I cut out there, I would like to give if you didn't hear me, give a thanks to Alex Brewer and the Tiger Den Pizza Shop for blessing us with pizza.
Yep.
Oh, might have been a backcourt violation, Little Mike got travel, but Shelby Fowler with the steal. Drake pushing the ball up the floor. Gives the ball to Chloe Butler. Short. Now that was a good look, and Shelby Fowler gets the ball right back. Gives it to Albert, and it's a long 2, and it's good! Tigers have cut the lead to 4 with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play here.
Definitely Tigers ball.
And they turn it over. Tigers ball. And just as Gaskins goes out of the game, everything is going the Tigers' way. Because they don't have that big girl in the middle to get those 13 rebounds and 5 blocks that she's averaging.
Definitely think Shelby Fowler's going to have a time here in these final 1.5 minutes. Definitely try to get her
the ball to Chloe Butler. Swings it over to Morgan. Drives baseline. Oh, and they got with the foul. Chloe Butler is going to the line, shooting 2, I believe.
Yep, another strong take there by Gigi Morgan. Definitely playing herself a really good game, especially the second half. She came out hot in the third quarter.
She came out hot, hitting 2 threes and a couple layups, and she's got herself
9 points.
9 points.
Yep.
First free throw, short. All right, Gigi Morgan needs to hit this free throw to cut the lead to 3.
Yep. Got to make this is crucial here for the Tigers to cut this to a 1-possession game.
Short. Rebels control the rebound. Reagan Edwards brings the ball up the floor.
Really like the Tigers here staying in that press.
You know, if I was Mark Baker, I would foul number 2. And they foul Emily Hill. Excuse me. If I was the Tigers in this situation, I would be fouling number 2. Not because she's a bad player, but just like the inexperience on the line. She hasn't shot many free throws today.
Yep. Some big free throws here for the Rebels. As Emily Hill tries to make this a 6-point game.
Chosen not to put anybody in. And it's short. Tigers control the rebound. Butler pushed the ball up the floor. And traveling. Rebels ball. It's all right. Tigers need to play good defense here.
Chloe Butler just has to calm down and relax. slow yourself down a little bit there. No need to rush in that situation.
And I guess
got plenty of time left.
the adrenaline could be pumping in this close game.
Yeah, I totally understand.
And they get it down. Emily Hill takes the 3, and it's good. Emily Hill with a not so great shot selection at this point of the game, but she knocks it down, and the Rebels lead is now 7.
That was really gutsy there.
Danny Drake,
Hill.
the Butler might have been a body foul there, but no call. 50 seconds left to play in the game. Drake at the top of the press. Reagan Edwards handling her pressure very good, and it looks like number 3, Carson Moore, will be at the line shooting 1-1.
Talk about that 3, though, from Hill. That was a really gutsy shot.
That was a very gutsy shot. It's
worked
either,
off, though.
That's the definition of win or go home.
Yeah.
And misses. Tigers contain the rebound. Albert pushing the ball up the floor. Gives it to Butler. Dribbled into traffic. Out to Albert. Down to Butler. Splits the defense. Out to Drake. Drake for 3. No good. And number 10 with a very clutch rebound for the Rebels. Reagan Edwards bring the ball up the floor. Drake got burnt. And foul Reagan Edwards. Now Reagan Edwards will be at the line shooting 2. And it looks like we got Ashley Harvey checking in for the game for Gigi Morgan. That might be her 5th.
Yep. See, appears to be so. Appears to be her 5th foul. What a game, though, by Gigi, especially the second half. She
especially
played a really
that
good
third quarter coming
yeah.
out and hit 9 points right off the rip. But so far, Crestview just coming out on top. And Reagan Edwards hits the first foul shot, excuse me.
As this game looks to be out of reach for the Tigers, they played a lot better in the second half than they did in that first half.
Yeah, I think if they would have came out, had this much energy, and as Reagan Edwards missed that free throw, but I think if they came out with this much energy in the first half, it would be a very different game. Albert drives and play up block, and Mark Baker gets a timeout.
Yeah, Tigers definitely played with a lot more energy though to start the second half. I think that they would, like you said, if they come out in the first quarter with the energy they played with today.
Yep.
It could definitely be a little bit different here.
Yep. And this game was exactly like when we played them at Crestview. It was a very close game, and the Rebels just came out on top.
Yep. Pulled away at the end, just like they have.
But with that loss of Gaskins, that really made everybody from Crestview a little nervous there, because we scored 5 points there.
Yeah.
In the end, we were only down by 4, and with Gigi Morgan missing those 2 free throws, I mean, we had other opportunities. To make something happen.
Got to capitalize off them. A couple missed layups there. Got to capitalize off them easy ones.
Yep, but Crestview just looks like they're going to come out on top, and they'll have a nice 45-minute bus ride home. But the Tigers look like they have no worry on their face at all. Down 8 with 10 seconds left. Yeah. And the Tigers have 1 timeout remaining. I think if they
assume if they make it, they would call one. Call a quick timeout.
3, call timeout, then foul. Swings out to Harvey, out to Drake for 3. No good. Schultz controls the rebound, and game over. Tigers fall to the Crestview Rebels in a close game that just came down to free throws.
Free throws and layups was the name of the game at the end.
Okay. All right, I'll be handing the mic over to Scott Kernan to close out the game.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, great job by Ethan Powell and Cameron Huff taking over the second half for the production. And the Tigers made a run. Cam, it was a nice job by adjustments by the Tigers, and kept it close, a little more intensity. I like that, and they got the big girl out of the game with foul trouble. And I heard you guys commentating on that. Good job. And the Tigers were led tonight, according to Statman Stats, by Gigi Morgan, the sophomore. She came through in a big way. All her 9 points were in the second half, Cam.
Yeah, she came out, had a really good third quarter, started off strong in that third quarter. Hit a couple threes, got an easy layup.
It's amazing what the ball going through the hoop does for your confidence. So we saw a little bit of that, and hopefully the Tigers can take this sense of confidence into their next game, which is actually tomorrow night. A lot of basketball at Liberty tomorrow.
Yeah.
So what do we got going? We got girls varsity at 5:30 at Liberty in the high school gym.
Yeah.
We've got 5:30 in the junior high, or what, in the junior high gym?
Yeah, in the junior high gym, the JV boys
JV
are at
boys.
5:30. And then
Okay.
at 7 o'clock, the varsity boys.
Okay. Tigers and Leopards tomorrow
Yep.
night. Some cat fights tomorrow night, baby. So, Tiger fans, just want to thank again Ethan Powell and Cameron Huff, and thank all the fans for coming out in this cold weather, and for you guys that stayed at home and stayed safe and stayed warm. That's a good call on your part, too. So we will catch you back in action. Now, let me think about this. The Lady Tigers are back in action here at home on Monday against Garfield Garrettsville, okay? So we will have that production here. And then the boys, again, they're at Liberty tomorrow, and Saturday they are at home.
Yes, we play Garfield at home Saturday.
Okay, a lot of hoop action in late January, early February. Tiger fans, you stay safe, stay warm, and God bless.